And then as we scroll down, the total sales, let me get a drum roll, please. Bum, bum, bum. So 18,000 products sold. Yo, what's up guys? So in this video, we're gonna talk about how much money I made with merch by Amazon in 2020. And the idea behind this video is to help you and give you guys insight on my account, and you guys can learn something new. Maybe it can help you with your business. Maybe it'll help you grow your business. And that's the whole idea behind this video. And make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up because it helps me, supports me, all that fun stuff. Let's get into the content. All right guys, so the first thing we're gonna look at is all-time sales, right? Over 59K in products. That's pretty cool, just passed that today. Almost to 60K, right? That's including the returns and all that stuff. You can see over 60K products sold, but over, you know, there's some returns right here, so it knocks that down. Royalties all time on this account, 185K. Dude, I'm like almost to 200K, and hopefully I hit that by March, you know, into February. We'll see. It's looking really promising and awesome. Excited to even accomplish that, right? And also share the knowledge that I have with you guys throughout this whole journey. Like if you go back to this video that I put up here, the very beginning, like I show you guys what's up, like it's cool. And I track my journey and show all you guys. So if you guys are new to my channel, check that video out right there, because you know it's real, right? So royalties, $3.28. This year, I've been literally pricing all my shirts at $19.99. and kind of just keeping them there, and they've been making sales, and I'm just of course running AMS behind this. So, and also too, we'll get into more of the AMS content later on, like in the end of this video we'll get to the AMS content. So top products, right? You're gonna see that standard t-shirts, okay, are my #1 sellers on my account. And then you can see, you know, the top fits, well, the top, so men's, women's, kids, unisex. And then this is cool because the top products, you can see it goes all the way down. I sold my first throw pillow today too, by the way. So mark that in the calendar. That's really cool. But the zip hoodies, raglan sweatshirts, pullovers, sweaters, like all these products do sell, right? And this is really cool. I sold the first one right here. I haven't sold a canvas tote bag yet. I'll get there sooner or later, right? I'll probably sell one. But I sold a first throw pillow today. But you can see most of my account is standard t-shirts. 53,000 products sold right there, right? So that's what I mainly focus on, guys. And I'm looking at the data and it's telling me like, hey, this is where most of your sales come from. That's what I'm gonna double down in and crush out. Okay, by all means, like I'm not no graphic designer, by the way. I outsource a lot of this stuff, okay, when it comes to designs and illustrations, right? So most of my stuff, it's unique, it's different. Illustrations, when I see that I'm selling in a certain niche, I'm literally at that point in competition with myself, because when I'm running like ads and stuff like that, I see what's selling and see what's converting. I see what's converting in the back end of my merch by Amazon account, and I literally just think about what kind of illustration or what kind of design I can make for this niche, and if it applies to my niche, and how I can grow that and just be the best in my niches, right? That's what I'm focusing more in 2020. I'm 2021. But yeah, and then also we go over here to top colors: black, navy, royal blue, dark heather, and you can see the listing go on: pink, purple, you know. So white too. It's like very surprising with white. Like most of the time, if you have like just an all white design, let's say text with a graphic, all white, right? You can literally convert it into a white t-shirt, make it look good, just make it all black design and make it look good on a white t-shirt, and it sells. So something to think about right there is just think about that right there, because if you're literally just, only thing you have to do is just change the color of the text in the graphic, and it's be done pretty fast, right? You can literally make it look good on a white t-shirt, and people buy white t-shirts, believe it or not, because I'm showing you right here. So, and it's crazy. The list goes down. You see all the colors are sold right here. I'm gonna probably blur out a lot. I'm gonna blur out a lot of this stuff right here, but maybe even, yeah, just blur it out. But you can see like my top royalties with my standard t-shirts. You can see what's going on over here, right? Really cool. Top selling designs like 19,000 royalties. Second is 7,000, 4,000, 3,000, right? So literally, if you see like a top selling design in one niche, like you know that you're dominating in that niche. Like in the back end, it's gonna give you a ton of keywords, a ton of information. You take that information, apply it to your niche, and make different designs, right? And just scale out that niche. And then next thing you know, that design will lead into another design. And then next thing you know, you have a customer purchasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different products, right? Or shirts or whatever it is, right? So this is really cool. I want to show you the inside of this, and let's go over to the month to month. All right, guys, so you can see when I started making sales on my account over here, but then I didn't start taking seriously until April 2017, right? And then I started applying it more and more and more. And this is the month to month, by the way, all-time sales. So 2017, you're gonna see boom, boom, boom. It's gonna start to go all the way up, boom, boom, boom. And then over here, We're getting over here to 2020, Jan 2020, 4,000, 5,000, 3,000, almost 4,000. And then boom, remember when all that stuff went down? They closed everything down. There was no sales, no nothing. And then of course you're gonna see like a big spike right here. The reason why that big spike is something happened in the world. And you know, it was an event that happened in the world, and literally it just crushed. But I was happy to see that, because the reason being is just, I average over here. You can see I'm starting to average like 5, almost 6, 5, 49, 61, 6,800, 7,500, right? I think this is really cool. And you're gonna see from here to here, it just, yeah, it's crazy. This right here was a big scare, because I was like, oh no! Oh no! It's like, merch by Amazon, it pays for like the cost of living. The heck? And then that happened. I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? And then, you know, I started like, oh no. But, you know, I have other things that I do, and those came into the backup. But for the most part, this, you know, this pays for the rent, baby. So this is cool, because it just, you can just see the opportunity, and it kind of opened up my eyes even more compared to 2019, right? You see, compared to 2019, the numbers are okay. But then when you come over here to 2020, like I started to realize, like when I started doubling down in niches and started focusing on the niches, like you're going to see the numbers just pick up. Okay. And I think that's really cool. And they're really steady, right? Usually Q1 is like a very strong months for me. The first 3 months are very strong. And then when that happened, I was like, oh, so you're going to see this right here. And then it just, you know, it stays very steady. I don't have like a crazy off the wall Q4, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that to kind of see the consistency on the account from month to month, right? All right, guys, so I'm logged in the back end of my AMS. The lifetime, you're gonna see right here, $32,631.45. A costs about 19%. You're gonna see all January 1st, 2020, all the way to December 1st, 2020, or the 31st or whatever for that month, right? You're gonna see how much I spent month by month on AMS, right? And then I calculated it all for you guys right here. So it's going to come around to $22,715.69. I think this is really cool, really awesome. You can see like the sales amount spent on this account, $32,631 and over 168K in sales. All-time A cost is about 19%. My break even is roughly around like 26, but I like to shoot for like 25. And if I can keep it below that, heck yeah, you know what I mean? I think it's cool. You're gonna see the month-to-month A cost right here. In December, 23%, November, 20%, October, 24%, 21%, 18%, 14%, 15%, May, 22%, February, 18%. And I think one of these months, when they shut it down, I think it was around here, they shut it down like mid or wherever it was, one of these right here. And had to like start turning down all the ads because it was spending money and there was no product up, right? And they started like throttling all the products and putting the buy button unavailable, right? And I think that was pretty crazy. So as you can see right here, for the month of 2020, $22,715.69 spent on ads. A costs, you can see 14%, 18%, 21%. You know, kept it pretty consistent. You know, if I can do below 20% A costs, I'm good. Like, I'm happy with that. 25%, it's like break even point for me. Like, if I can do that, it's cool too. But I try to shoot for, you know, anything below 20% is cool. So right now, if I hit 20% right now with the lifetime A costs, I'm happy. I'm cool. Right? So you got to keep in mind as you're spending money on AMS, you're going to start, you know, you'll rank organically better. But like with my goal with AMS this year is like, I felt like last year I left some money on the table where I could have scaled certain ads out and increased the bids and made more money. That's what I'm trying to perfect right now in January. And I'm doing pretty good at that. And then in February, you know what I mean? So on and so forth for 2021. My goal with AMS is to not leave any money on the table. And the ads that I want to scale out, I want to scale them out as much as possible so they're ranked, you know, number 1, number 2 on that front page as far as like standard t-shirts. That's my goal. Like, I want to get to that level where, you know, I'm just crushing it and it's ranking, you know, and doing really well. Like, I have a few shirts right now that are below 20K BSR and they're crushing it, and it's really cool to see that, right? I think that's amazing. But it just, because it's an A cost like at 9% and I'm not playing with it, I'm pushing scaling the bid, you know, pushing the bid a little bit more so I can rank number 1, number 2 for those keywords for my shirt, and it's driving a ton of traffic to it, right? And it's making sales, and I think that's cool. And last year I kind of like didn't push the bids too much, and I didn't try to scale it out. I just left it as is, and I don't want to do that this year. I want to mess around with it a little bit more, test the waters, you know, spend a little bit more money to make more money. And that's kind of like the idea I'm thinking behind it. But that's my goal. I want to grow my Merch by Amazon account, and you know what I mean, and scale it to that next level. So next, let's look at the total sales for the year, including AMS. Okay. All right, so if you guys are unaware of this tool, this is the Pretty Merch tool. I'm getting all this analytics and all this stuff from, and it's going to be down below the description. So I'm going to come over here to previous year, and then I'm going to select all these marketplaces. Okay, and then I'm going to press Analyze Sales. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Yeah, looks about right, right? I think so. Yeah, it looks about right. Everything. Yep, and then as we scroll down, the total sales, let me get a drum roll, please. Bum, bum, bum. So 18,000 products sold, right? And then, so we got 67,000 in the US, 300 in the UK, Germany, 255, France, 59, Italy, 71, Spain, 45, Japan, yeah. You're gonna see that, yeah. So let's go. So the total amount with everything right here, let's just say 68,000, right? You're gonna see this. Let's just say this right here, okay? Because well, if I add that, I'm not even sure how much that is right there, right? So you kind of see the whole. This is how much I made for the year within the US, all right? We won't really calculate all these just yet, but it's definitely a little bit of an increase over there, as you can see. So we spent 67,584.47. And then we spent about 22 minus 22,000. So a grand total of $44,868.78 with Merch by Amazon, right? And that's with the profit with after AMS and everything, right? If I didn't include AMS, it would be 67, right? So this is really cool, right? You see the opportunity right here. We won't count these yet. My goal this year with 2021, I want to get the royalties over here in the US over 100K, and I want each and one of these to be doing over $1,000 a month, so over $10,000 over here each marketplace. So that's my goal with this right here. So technically it'd be like 12,000 each marketplace, right? It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I know what I have to do, and I think it's just AMS at the end of the day. Okay, if you have access to AMS and you're not using it, you need to use it. But most importantly, you need to understand with listings and stuff like that, the keywords play a big role, right? As the algorithm starts to get better and better, like if you put like a wrong keyword in your listing, it's almost like you're de-ranking yourself from that front page. And then if you run AMS behind that keyword, you're gonna basically push your listing out to other people that don't even want that, you know what I mean, that product. So when it comes to the algorithm getting smarter and smarter, like you see this type of stuff as you're testing, right? I don't know the algorithm, but I can test pretty good, and I know, like, you know what I mean. I know when if I put a product up and I put certain exact keywords in the listing, I know that it has a better chance of selling, right? And then I put AMS behind it, basic design will sell, right? And just the way it is. And I know some of you watching this video understand the concept behind all this, and this is huge right here because, you know, this, like I said, pays for like the cost of living, right? I'm not an expensive person, I'm not an expensive guy, but I enjoy teaching and enjoy helping people and stuff like that, making a difference in their life. And you can see with this right here, it's pretty cool. And you guys see that, and I'll put my other video down below in the description. You're gonna see the previous video where I made last year, and you guys are gonna go over that too as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. 44K in sales. Check out my other videos up here. Peace. If you guys got any value out of that video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And just a quick recap real fast. My goal is to do over 100K in royalties in the US market. And then in the other marketplaces, I want to do over 12,000 for the year. But of course, you know, the more the better. I'm not complaining at all because those other marketplaces can pay for my AMS cost, you know, and that's really cool. So if you guys enjoyed my content, check out my other videos up here.